The last item, we spent so much time talking about how awful Denver's teams are. We'll talk about one bright spot for the Denver Nuggets. Jusuf Nurkic is named to the NBA's second team
That was a bright spot for Denver. Where was the bright spot for Denver? He plays for Cleveland. No, I'm saying, he's second all-team rookie.
Second all-team rookie. There was a player from Europe, and you guys were just talking a little bit about how, you, Les, were saying that you didn't want them necessarily to draft somebody from Europe. But
correct.
It sounds like he's had an okay season, but what role do you see for Jusuf Nurkic going forward for the Nuggets?
Well, if they end up drafting a center, they're going to have to figure out if Nurkic can play power forward.
He's not making a ton of money, so you can
right.
You need two centers in this league. I mean, Baby Davis for the Clippers, that was a waste of time when they put him in there. He was a rally killer. He wasn't any good. So, yeah, it makes sense.
I think Nurkic is a nice player. I don't see Nurkic as a future all-star. He better learn how to stay on the court and stay out of foul trouble if he wants to garner any other type of honors in this league.
And even he had a little injury trouble toward the end of the season.
Right. Look, congratulations. He was a nice draft pick. And he'll contribute to this team or whatever team he ends up on, but I don't see him as an all-star. I think they can get an all-star at center. Why is the 2-minute warning going on at 2:15?
Because I would have quit.
I think that's a sign for
let me just say this behind him. Not all the Denver teams are bad. I saw over the weekend that the rugby team won the Pacific title. Did you know that?
News to me. I was at DU Albany Notre Dame lacrosse on Saturday.
How did that draw?
13,000.
Yeah, 13,000 was the sixth largest crowd in NCAA lacrosse quarterfinals history. And I know that that's part of a push to try and get them to bring a Final Four to Denver. I think it was probably impacted a little bit by the weather. There was an hour and 20-minute rain delay between Albany and Notre Dame, which was actually a pretty good game. And then Denver started out, behind.
Did Denver win?
They did, 15-13. They started out behind it. It looked pretty ugly, actually, to start.
So where's the championship?
Philadelphia. So the Post will be covering it, and so you can see whether they will finally win an NCAA title.
He's gone to the semis 4 out of the last 5 years with DU.
Yeah,
hasn't been able to get to the final game.
Can't quite get there.
And like what the coach has done, he's coming.
Mike Chambers, who covers the teams for the Post, says that he thinks that this is maybe the year they do it. So they've got the pieces.
Well, good luck to DU. Hey, Dan Petty's appearance, the digital director of sports for the Denver Post, brought to you by John Elway Chevrolet, Colorado's #1 Chevy dealer. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, guys.